It's a new day. Yes, it is.
Alright, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jay Bizzle, and we back with another video. Lizzle, let me stop. We back with another video. Last video we did, what if Roman Reigns was in the Attitude Era, and it didn't shake well for my boy Roman. He got a couple title matches, I can't talk. He got a couple title matches he lost against his big cuz in his prime, The Rock. It was over for him. But this time, man, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see what would happen in the tag team scene if one of the greatest modern day tag teams, the New Day, Kofi and Xavier Woods. I'm gonna also do Big E, but he's gonna have a single run. But what if Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods was to go into the get teleported back Ruthless Aggression era and see how they fare in the tag team scene? And so we're gonna go ahead. So what I did was I made the match sheet do mostly tag teams, and yeah, a lot of these tag teams, there's people that's tagging up. So we got the White Ranger and Green Ranger, Kofi Kingston. That's their name still. I didn't change it. I just downloaded them for the gallery. I wanted a more modern look on them. They look cool with these on. So yeah, you see mostly tag teams. You got APA. You got Kane and Rob Van Dam. You got the Un-Americans. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got the tag teams popping. You got the Dudley Boys. Got Evolution. Batista and Ric Flair. So we can go ahead and jump into it, man. See what's popping. I'm sure right now at the shows. I got them both on both Raw and SmackDown, not ECW, but they're both on Raw and SmackDown. As you can see, this is the tag team division. You got, you know what I'm saying? Tag team stack, and they're at number 2 right now on Raw, and on SmackDown, they are rated at number 2 on both shows. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward and see what happens, man. We're gonna see what happens. So obviously, they got the match against A-Train and Scott Steiner to pop it off, first Raw of the year. Let's see what happens. And they lost to A-Train and Scott Steiner. So already it's not looking too good. Off gate, we got a pay-per-view coming up, which is Backlash. We're gonna go ahead and fast forward to SmackDown. All right, so we got the world's greatest tag team. We got the NWO, the La Resistance. We got the Hooligans. Let me see. We got the Basham Brothers, and we got their second match on Raw, on SmackDown. We got the New Day versus the Los Guerreros, and let's see what happens. And they lost to the Los Guerreros. So we got 2 back-to-back L's. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the pay-per-view and see what happens. All right, so we made it to Backlash. Let's see if our boys, and already Big E got a title match against Big Show. We're gonna see what happens there. Like he said, he's just the secondary. He's not really the focus of this. This is tag team, but let's see if there's a tag team title match. There's not even a tag team title match. So Big E, let's see what happens with Big E. Similar all matches, and Big E lost the title match to Big Show. It's all good, Big E. It's all good. So let's go ahead and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to pay-per-view to pay-per-view, because I don't want to just go to each show. This video will be like a freaking hour long. We're gonna go ahead and speed it up and jump to the next pay-per-view, which is SummerSlam. All right, so we had SummerSlam, Big E versus Kurt Angle. Let's see if our boys made it to the the pay-per-view. Bobby Lashley was good, bro. And our boys did. They made it to the South versus Los Guerreros. And let's go ahead and symbolize our matches. And they lost to Chavo and Eddie. It's not looking good for our boys. It's not really looking good. We're gonna go ahead to Hell in a Cell and see what happens, man. We're gonna go ahead and see what happens. All right, so we at Hell in a Cell. We got Big E versus Kurt Angle. Let's see if our boys made it to the show, to the pay-per-view, and they did, versus the Los Guerreros. And see, and
boy,
they
ain't no
lost
fucking
again.
way,
So
boy.
they're not doing good against the Los Guerreros. They're not doing good. So we're gonna go ahead into a Survivor Series. We're gonna go ahead and go to Survivor Series and see what lies for our boys. All right, so obviously I don't got the updated graphics for these pay-per-views, so it's gonna throw people off, but that's my fault. So the first match, we got what looks like a battle royale. I don't know if it's it don't look it's for the title or nothing. Just 2 random battle royales on SmackDown and Raw, and our boys not in none of those. So, well, Big E's in there, but yeah, let me see if our boys made it to this show. They did, against the Los Guerreros, and they actually won. They finally won a fucking match. All right, we're gonna go ahead into the Royal Rumble, which is the next pay-per-view. Can our boys, I can't talk, can our boys, the New Day, can they make some leeway, man? man. Can they grab the titles, bro? Can they get a title match? We're gonna have to check the divisions after this. All right, so they made it to Royal Rumble against the Los Guerreros again, and they won.
Yes, sir.
Another match against the Los Guerreros. So let's go ahead and check the that's on SmackDown. Let's go ahead and check the rankings. They are rated number 5 on SmackDown. What about Raw? They're rated number 2 on Raw for the championship, and the champions are Kane and RVD. So who are the champions on SmackDown? Let me check it. Let me check. The champions are currently nobody. Nobody's the champion. Nobody's the current champion on SmackDown, which is very odd. SmackDown, what's going on? All right, so the next pay-per-view is WrestleMania. Like I said, I apologize for not having an updated GFX before I went into this video, but we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to WrestleMania and see if our boys got a title match. I'm thinking they're gonna have, if they have one, it's gonna be on SmackDown, because they was like what, 5th or 6th on Raw? No, a 5th or 6th on yeah. All right, so we at WrestleMania, Mania. Let's see if the title matches. Okay, we got a 8-man 4-way tornado tag for the SmackDown Championship, and our boys are in there. New Day, the version, the NWO, the world's greatest tag team. Live, bro. I keep forgetting their name. But yeah, let me see. Do we got any more title? No. That's interesting. Triple H versus Scott Steiner. Interesting. And Big E got a championship too. So let's go ahead and simulate the match and see what happens. And it looks like our boys won the first championship. And this is what? This was SmackDown? Yeah, SmackDown. Let me see. Let me check. And our boys won the championship the first year. This is amazing. The New Day. Let's see how Big E fared. Let's see how Big E fared. Come on, Big E. And Big E lost to Joey Mercury. How the fuck is Joey Mercury the undisputed champion? I don't know, but Big E lost. Unfortunate for Big E. We're gonna go ahead and simulate to the next year and see what happens in year 2. The reason why I went to year 4 with Roman Reigns is because he didn't win. So I might just do a year 2 on them and just see what happens this next year. In the call of the day, we're gonna have to see, man. We're gonna have to see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to Backlash and see what happens. All right, let me check and see who's the champions on Raw real quick. Kane and RVD are still the champions. Let me check SmackDown and see what's up. Our boys are not the champions anymore. Unfortunately, the champions are the world's greatest tag team. But let's see if we can reclaim the SmackDown championship this year. All right, so Big E got another championship match with Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And let's see if our boys got a match. No, they don't. So let's see what happens with Big E. Big E lost another. He got a 3rd title shot and lost it again. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to SummerSlam and see what happens with our boys. New Day. Big E done had like 4 different champion title matches and lost all of them. That is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate for our boy Big E. All right, so let's see what happens at SummerSlam. Will our boys get a match? Yes, they got a tag team title match against the world's greatest tag team. Let me see. Big E, nowhere. All right, let's see what happens. And they lost the title match against the world's greatest tag team. That's unfortunate. So we're gonna go ahead and go into Hell in a Cell and see what happens for our boys. All right, so we're at Hell in a Cell. Let's see what if our boys got a match, and they don't. It looks like Big E got another title shot. So yeah, but our boys, the New Day, aren't even in the picture. Let's see Big E. Big E lost another title shot. That's unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and go to Survivor Series. It's not looking good for our boys New Day. I mean, they already won the championship, so it's already been a good video for them. It's already been a win, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's see if our boys got a match. They don't got a Raw match, and they're not in the match, but Big E got a match against Edge, and Edge beat Big E. So it's not looking good for our boys. Let's go ahead and go to Royal Rumble and see what happens. All right, so we're at the Royal Rumble. I can't speak. Let's see if our boys got a match. No, they don't. None of them got a match. Big E's not in there. Like, he might be in that Royal Rumble, but nobody got a match. None of the New Day got a match, and it's not looking too good. So we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to WrestleMania, the last match of the year, and see what happens. All right, so we at WrestleMania. Big E versus Brock Lesnar, a non-title match. That's unfortunate. And our boys are in a 4-way tornado tag for the SmackDown Championship. This is how they won it last time. Will they win it? Could they win it to end the video at WrestleMania? Could they? I don't know, man. I don't know. But let's see what happens, bro. Let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and start with the Big E match. And Big E won against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Unfortunately, it wasn't for the title. And let's see what our boys, did they win? They didn't win. They didn't win. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and make sure. Yeah, our boys didn't win. And what are their ranking? They're ranking number 2. So I'm gonna do one more year. I'm gonna do one more year. Let's just give them 3 years. I'm gonna do one more year. All right, so let's go ahead to the first pay-per-view of the year, which is Backlash, to see what happens with our boys, the New Day. All right, so we at Backlash. Let me see. Do our boys got a match at least? They haven't been on the card. They have not been on the card, and they're not on the card at all. Not Big E, not the New Day, none of them. That's unfortunate. We're gonna hang on to SummerSlam. All right, so we at SummerSlam. Let's see if our boys got a match. They got a match, but it's a non-title match against the Dudley Boys. And does Big E got a match? He doesn't. So let's go ahead and see if our boys get the match. A win is a win, and they lost against the Dudley Boys. A win is just gonna take them, you know, to give them a bigger chance at a title shot. So the fact that they lose in these matches, man, it's really not good, man. It's really not good. But like I said, the video is already a win. They already won the championships at least once on SmackDown, so that's all good. All right, so we're at Hell in a Cell. Let's see if our boys got a match. And our boys don't even got a match. They don't even got a match at Hell in a Cell. That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and go to Survivor Series. It's not looking good for New Day in year 3. All right, so we're at Survivor Series, year 3. Do our boys got a match? And they don't. They don't got a match. And they don't got a match. They don't got a match. Just go ahead and go to the Royal Rumble, man. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good for New Day. All right, so we're at the Royal Rumble. Let's see if they gave our boys a title match, and they didn't. They didn't. No title match on SmackDown. Big E has another title match against Brock Lesnar. We have seen him beat Brock Lesnar in the past. And let's see. Let's see Big E. And Big E won the Undisputed Championship. So at least they all 3 of them were successful in this video. And that's all that really matters. Let's go to WrestleMania and see what happens. Can they get one more title shot at WrestleMania? Big E winning the title is big because it makes the video successful. The New Day could have hung in the Ruthless Aggression era of tag teams and singles titles. All right, so we're at WrestleMania. Let's see if our boys got a match, and it's not looking good. Oh, they got a tag team championship match at WrestleMania for the SmackDown. If they can win this, it would be a great way to end it all. Big E had lost the belt at some point. That's unfortunate, but yeah, let's see if they win this time. Can they do it? And they did.
Yes,
they
sir.
won the title
Yes,
at
sir.
the end of the video. So they're 2-time champions, SmackDown champions. Big E's a 1-time SmackDown undisputed champion. So this video was a total success, and we're gonna go ahead and end it right there, man. If y'all like the video, hit that thumbs up for you boys. Subscribe to the channel for more content. Link to the description for all my stuff, my social media. Did y'all think? Did y'all think, like, personally? Do y'all think that the New Day can hang in the Ruthless Aggression tag team era in singles titles? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you want to see next. And until next time, I'm Jay Bizzle. Turn it up a little. I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one. Peace. GG, New Day. GG.